Ladies and gentlemen, will you please stand if you are not already and remove your hats for the presentation of our nation's colors by the Fargo Public Schools Air Force Junior ROTC under the direction of Chief Master Sergeant James Gibson. The color guard this evening is commanded by Cadet Xander Husso, accompanied by Cadet Jocelyn Birch, Cadet Mackenzie Moylanen, and Cadet Tian Nguyen. I would ask that you please remain standing. I would ask you to hold your applause until our nation's color guard has taken the flag off the carpet. Our national anthem is being sung this evening by Davies High School group Vivace under the direction and leadership of Ms. Carly Grandner McDougall.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you. You may be seated. Well, good evening, everybody. My name is Troy Cody, and it has been one of the greatest honors of my career to serve as building principal of Judge Ronald N. Davies High School. It is with extreme pride and excitement that I welcome each and every one of you to this momentous occasion as we celebrate the graduating class, our 14th here at Davies High School. To the graduates, please take a look around at this incredible place. At this very moment, the Fargo Dome is filled with joy, with love, and with a deep sense of pride. Whether it's a parent cheering you on from the stands, perhaps a grandparent watching from home on our live stream, or a sibling snapping pictures with a smile. Graduates, please know this. You did not walk this road alone. These are the very people who lifted you up, stood by you, shared tears with you, laughter, and believed in you every step of the way. Graduates, this day belongs to you. Don't rush through it. Be intentional. Be present. Today marks more than the closing of one chapter. It's the beginning of what comes next. Graduates, it's a celebration of your grit, your growth, your persistence, and your character. You've faced challenges, you've pushed through doubt, and you've grown in ways that you may not even realize yet. But here you are, ready for the next stage. So let's enjoy today together. So from all of us who have had the privilege of watching you learn and grow and lead, congratulations. You've earned this moment in time. Now it is my honor to introduce a student who exemplifies everything we're about at Davies High School. She exemplifies leadership and service and school spirit throughout her time at Davies High School. Aniston Gigstead is a passionate leader. She has a heart for serving others. During her time at Davies, she has been deeply involved in numerous organizations and activities that reflect her commitment to excellence and to community. She served as a student representative for our Honor Society. She was an active member of our Key Club and choir. Aniston also contributed her voice and ideas through the superintendent's student advisory group. She's been a member of the Metro Area Student Ambassadors and our student council. She served as our junior class president, prom committee chair, and secretary. Beyond the classroom, Aniston is dedicated three-sport athlete, having completed in cross country, basketball, and served as captain of our girls' soccer team. Her classmates recently honored her with the title of Most School Spirit, without a doubt. She brings energy to everything she does. Aniston is the daughter of Aaron and Grant Gigstead. She, this fall, will be attending the University of North Dakota, where she plans to pursue a degree in elementary ed and special education, continuing her path to impact and service to others. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming to the podium our presider for today's commencement ceremony, Miss Aniston Gigstead.
Good afternoon, Fargo Davies High School, class of 2025. Thank you, Mr. Cody, for the warm welcome, and thank you for your outstanding leadership that makes Davies such a wonderful place. I wish you the very best in your next journey in life as well. First, I would like to give a hearty congratulations to all of you here today who have constantly worked hard over the last 4 years of high school, as well as to the parents, guardians, teachers, and faculty who have undoubtedly touched your lives and aided you along the trail to graduation. It is an honor to stand here before you all today. Now, it is my pleasure to introduce those present on stage with me. I ask that you please hold your applause until they have all been introduced. Stage guests, as I call your name, will you please stand? Beginning with Miss Rebecca Sullivan, who will be reading our graduates' names today. Davies Activities Director, Lenny Olhauser. Seniors, Tanis Lee, Florence Sherman, Betty Sion, Jeremiah Stone. Davies Principal, Mr. Troy Cody. Interim Superintendent of Fargo Public Schools, Dr. Robert Gross. Fargo School Board members, Allie Ollenberger and Jason Nelson. And Assistant Principals, Sean Safransky and Dr. Dale Miller. We also have with us Kayla Machtel and Jana Martin, our American Sign Language interpreters for today's ceremonies. Please help me in thanking them all for their roles in today's ceremonies. Through Davies, we found not only each other, but ourselves. As we leave these halls and enter the real world, I want to remind each of you of the power of the choices you make. There's a saying I carry with me: in a world where you can be anything, be kind. It may sound simple, but it's powerful, because kindness isn't about grand gestures. It's about the choices we make every single day. How we treat our family, our friends, even strangers we pass in the hallway or on the street. Once you leave high school, no one will be reminding you to be kind. It won't be a rule or an assignment. It'll be up to you and yet it's one of the most impactful ways to create change. Be kind to your siblings. Be kind to your mom. Be kind to the cashier, the classmate, the neighbor. Kindness costs nothing, but it means everything. The same thing applies to manners. My dad always reminds me that manners don't cost a thing. It may sound a little old-fashioned, but think about it. Holding the door, saying thank you, treating people with respect. Those small actions carry weight. They show character. They cost nothing, but they mean everything. Be respectful to your coworkers. Thank your waiter. Make eye contact. Offer your seat. Ask people how they're doing, and actually listen. Whether you're dealing with a professor, a stranger, or your own family, choose to be the person who treats others well. Yes, there will be tough days. You won't get every job you apply for. You won't click with everyone you meet. Have a choice. Lift your head, show gratitude, and choose kindness. As we step away from the safety of these walls and into whatever lies ahead, let's commit to something bigger than ourselves. Let's be the people who act. Let's be the people who care. Let's be the people who choose kindness again and again. Let's not only chase success, let's carry ourselves with dignity. And let's be the people who don't underestimate the power of a kind word or a respectful gesture. It is now my privilege to introduce our first speaker, a goofy and corny go-getter, never settling till she sees best. She is an active member of the Student Council, serving as both freshman and sophomore class president, student body vice president, and student body president. She served as president of the North Dakota Association of Student Councils and a representative on the National Student Council. She is also an active member of theater, serving as a freshman and sophomore representative, secretary, president, student choreographer, and social media manager. In addition, she is deeply involved in choir, choir council, Umoja, Educational Justice Summit, North Dakota Leadership Seminar, SHAPE, Superintendent Student Advisory Group, church, Fargo Public Schools Long Range Facility Plan Steering Committee, and serving as a student representative of the North Dakota Association of Honor Society. She is the daughter of Roberetta and Samson Idea Benuve and plans to attend the University of Minnesota Twin Cities to study political science. Giving her speech, The Beauty in Breaking, please help me give a warm welcome to Florence Princess Sherman.
Good evening, staff, friends, family, and fellow graduates. Well, we made it. Somehow, barely, by the grace of caffeine, late-night crash-outs, and Quizlet. And yet, here we are. You know, when I first walked into high school, I wanted it to be like the movies. You know the ones. Epic parties, choreographed hallway dances, love confessions in the rain. Turns out, it was more like the Hunger Games, with better snacks. But honestly, that's a good thing. What those movies never show you, it's the beauty in the ordinary. The friendships made over small group projects we barely finish, the laughter in the back of the classroom when the teacher mispronounced the name, the silent shared looks with your best friend when something ridiculous happened, the tiny, quiet victories no one else noticed, but you did, and you held on to them. Because here is the truth. It's those small, ordinary moments that become your anchor when life unravels. They remind you that even in pieces, you're still whole. That's the beauty in breaking. I'm reminded of a quote by Ernest Hemingway. He once said, "The world breaks everyone, and afterward, many are strong at the broken places." Because what no one tells you when you start this journey is that you're going to break. The moments you didn't think you'll make it. The nights you laid in bed wondering if you were enough. The mornings you when you felt anything but okay. The friendships you lost, the mistakes you made, the dreams you had to quietly let go of. Tonight is a beautiful night worth celebrating. Not just getting past this milestone of graduating. We celebrate survival. The rejection emails, the lonely Friday nights, the heartbreaks, or the days it just took everything to show up. But those days, they matter. Those are the ones that shape you. Those are the ones that teach you grace, teach you strength, teach you how to bleed and still get back up. They show you the hidden beauty and growth. If no one's told you yet today, I'm so proud of you. You survived and thrived and made it back to look at the breaking points. Remember this: broken crayons still color, shattered mirrors still reflect light, and a cracked heart still beats. If you haven't embarrassed yourself publicly at least once this year, were you even really living? I personally have tripped up the stairs more times than I can count. Not down, up, which honestly feels more disrespectful. The truth is, we don't learn from the easy days. We learn from the ones that broke us. The days we showed up when we didn't want to. The mornings we got out of bed when it felt impossible. The times we chose kindness when it would have been easier not to. Or the nights we felt the world would be better without us. And now, as we leave these hallways behind, the good, the bad, and the extremely weird, remember this: nobody is coming to rescue you when it gets hard. Success isn't owned, it's rented, and rent is due every single day. It's your quiet bravery, your resilience, your stubborn refusal to give up, even when no one was watching. That makes you remarkable. Because in breaking, we shed what was never ours to carry, and what is left is something truer and something more whole than we ever expected. So, class of 2025, chase those big, terrifying, beautiful dreams. Love people so fiercely that they feel it in their bones. Laugh at yourself often, cry when you need to, and dance like nobody's watching. But if they are, own it. Here's to the beauty in breaking, and to everything we'll become because of it. Congratulations, class of 2025. We did it!
Thank you, Florence, for that sentimental and reflective message. At this time, our senior choir members, joined by our underclassmen choir members, will be giving their final performance. The Davies High School Concert Choir, under the direction of Miss Carly Grander McDougall, will be singing North, written by Ryan O'Neill and arranged by George Chung.
Let the years we're here be kind, be kind. Let our hearts like doors open wide, settle our bones like wood over time, over time. Give us bread, give us salt, give us wine.
Let the years we're here be kind. Let our hearts like doors open wide, settle our bones like wood over time. Give us bread, give us salt, give us wine. Give us bread, give us salt, give us wine. Smaller than dust on this map lies the greatest thing we have. The dirt in which our roots may grow, and the right to call it home.
Thank you for that beautiful performance, choir. Our next speaker is a talented, creative, and empowering student of Davies High School. She was a member of the French Club, HOSA, Umoja, and a manager of both the girls' wrestling and track and field teams. She is the daughter of Jessica Braywell and Drew Norrell. She will be attending Metropolitan College in Kansas City, Missouri for a major in nursing and a minor in business. Giving her speech, Find Your Light, please join me in welcoming Betty Sion.
Good evening, faculty, family, friends, and my fellow graduates. My name is Betty Sion, and it is an honor to be standing here before you today to deliver this speech. In all honesty, I question my own authority and judgment to be a student speaker today. My face, not covered on walls, held with trophies and awards. I didn't partake in any sports, nor did I have any influential leadership roles. Because of this, I sat there thinking, will I make it? Will I be better? I questioned my own spiral of thoughts and my worthiness and value to be on this stage today. But then I thought again, a bit more deeper this time around. Light, purpose, those were the first words that came to mind. Not destiny or fate, but light and purpose. It's a concept we as a society undermined, and it tends to come from a deep-rooted stigma where we try to project ourselves in a light that isn't ours. Thoughts such as, shall I hold my insecurities amongst my weaknesses, or shall I hide within that place of shadows, covered with only worries and doubts? Thus, we are all left with a feeling of discomfort, no sympathy for our authentic selves. Theodore Roosevelt once said, comparison is the thief of joy. And it's true. We don't take the time to appreciate our being, our success, our individualism, our values, but instead choose to hide in shadows and shed thoughts on others' success, their individualism, and their values. Both my past experiences and my current self make up me fundamentally. What I've learned and what I haven't are equally as important. But what has become the most essential for me is to stay true to myself. An 18-year-old Liberian American girl who loves creatives, fashion, music, but most importantly, writing. Some of you in this crowd might fall into the same category as me. I mean, for one, we're all in this room right now. With that being said, whether or not you can relate to my struggles or having something in common means nothing if you aren't true to yourself, if you don't hold yourself to your own standards, not the ones I set for you or your peers, but words and goals that mean and hold value to you. We miss out on our capabilities, failing to focus on our purpose, our light. So I urge all of you, no matter if you're a straight-A student, a theater kid, an athlete, an artist, we are all human beings and we were put on this earth for a reason. You matter. And just because you can't physically see the impact in front of you does not mean it doesn't exist. Fellow graduates, we stand here today at the accumulation of years of hard work, experiences, and dedication, as well as a few sleepless nights. Today is all about you. Own it. Be proud of the journey, hardships, and fun moments you've been through. We all deserve it. To be here today for me is not just a ceremony, but a step towards the outside world, or how the grown-ups call it, reality, where that familiar red and burgundy school colors and that daunting staircase hold less of a significance. I never said finding your purpose was going to be easy. Younger me was living proof of that statement, trying to fit in any nook or cranny that was willing to take me. Well, not the authentic me, not the creative me, not the Liberian me, not the music me, not the fashion me. At times, I sat there thinking of those societal views and uptight words, but now they just become a figment of my own imagination. It might be challenging at times to navigate the spiraling path that it is to find your light, your purpose. But that's what entering the new phase of adulthood is all about. Embrace whatever failure comes your way. Maintain passion in what you do. Your purpose may evolve in ways you've never even imagined. Maintaining positivity and being open to new possibilities is the best route. To both the staff and faculty members, an immense thank you for paving the way for our future, as well as a huge thanks to our beloved supporters who were there through every rigorous phase of our lives. Thanks to every individual that has stuck through such a journey without fail. My beautiful mother always said, "The struggle you receive is for a reason. It's given to you because you can overcome it." I'm telling you all this because as a young adult, that future is held with uncertainty and endless opportunities. So I ask all of you to choose a path that is led by your purpose. Before you know it, you'll be on to something that's even bigger than yourself, that will make you feel accepted, bright, free, but also one of a kind. In other words, your light. And for every moment after today, do not dim your own light. Do not falter under pressure just because you can't read the eyes of others. Do not hold yourself to a lesser value in order to chase the unknown. It might sound cliche, but class of 2025, I'll leave you with one more word. Do not compare yourself to others. There is no comparison between the sun and the moon. They both shine equally as bright. Thank you.
Thank you for that inspirational message, Betty. Our final speaker is one of our school's most dedicated and kind-hearted leaders. He has been a member of Umoja YouthWorks, Inc., DECA, HOSA, and Key Club. He is the son of Saria Stone and will be attending Georgia State University for a master's degree in biomedical sciences with plans to attend medical school to pursue a healthcare career. Sharing his speech, "This is what hope feels like," please help me in giving a warm welcome to Jeremiah Stone.
Good evening, family, friends, faculty, and to the graduating class of 2025. We made it. We made it through long nights and quiet doubts, through laughter and heartbreak, through growth that didn't always look like success, and hardships that didn't always feel like victory. After many sleepless nights, we begged for this chapter. Now it feels as if we're too numb to read it. We've sat in classrooms in silence, in our own heads, wondering if we were doing enough, if we were enough. And yet, despite everything, we are here. And that's not just something to be proud of. It's something sacred. Because what we've done, it isn't just academic. It's personal. It's emotional. It's human. We look around today and we see our friends, our family. Up until this moment, many members of my family didn't know I would be attending this stage. They're the people that helped me make it to this day. When I first moved here, I felt alone, different. I lost my strength, my individuality. I lost myself. But I found out that there is so much love in this world, out there for the taking. And my friends, my family, helped me. You gave me back to myself and made me stronger than I ever thought possible. And I love you for that. The world outside these walls is loud. It's fast. It's uncertain. We're walking into a future where things don't always make sense, where truth is debated, where kindness is too quiet, where connection feels rare, and in that world, it's easy, so easy to feel small. It's easy to feel hopeless, to look around and wonder, what's the point? To scroll through endless news and feel like nothing ever gets better. To watch people tear each other apart and forget what empathy looks like. To feel like your voice won't matter, your heart won't be heard, your light won't reach far enough. But somewhere inside, even when it's quiet, even when we're tired, there's something that keeps us moving forward. Hope. Hope is not soft, it's not naive, it's not weak, but it is courageous. Hope is sitting in the dark and deciding to light one candle anyway. It's believing there's something better, even if you don't see it yet. It's waking up every morning and choosing to care, on purpose. Hope is not a feeling, it's a choice. When we hope, we hold on, not because it's easy, but because letting go would mean giving up on the world, and we're not ready to do that. Hope is not loud, but it is fierce. It's the most radical thing we can carry into the world with us. Because when everything tells you to give up, to shut down, to disconnect, hope says no, I still believe. And that belief, it's why we're still standing. Most of us met as strangers. Now we leave with new family, and the memories we built will last forever. When many of us leave this building today, we won't see each other for another 10 years. Some of us may never cross paths again. But the realization of that isn't something that should diminish our spirits. It's something that should encourage us to set out on new journeys, new paths. It should encourage us to begin. And when you all begin with hope. You don't need to have all the answers to matter. You don't need to have it all figured out to make a difference. Because the world doesn't change through perfection. It changes through persistence, through presence, through people like us, imperfect, passionate, and unwilling to give up on what's possible. Hope is the reason we made it to this day, and hope is how we'll face everything after. This, right now, is what hope feels like. It feels like resilience wrapped in robes and tassels. It feels like coming home to yourself. So take this feeling with you, not just for the good days, but especially for the hard ones, the quiet ones, the lonely ones, the real ones. Because now in each and every one of us, there is a light, a force that cannot be stamped out. that refuses to give up. So before we part ways, I ask all of you for one last thing, to hope. Hope that you can remember that your biggest dreams will someday become your brightest accomplishments. Hope that those who you once turned away will come to your side when you most need it. Hope that you will make proud the faces of those you love, and perhaps even those you may have lost. So no, we don't leave here today perfectly. We leave real, ready, unfinished, and completely alive. And that's enough. We don't just carry hope into the world, we become it. Congratulations, class of 2025.
Thank you, Jeremiah. At this time, our senior band members will join the underclassmen and band directors, Darcy Brandenburg and Christine Streggy, to give their final high school performance. Today's selection is Life is a Highway, written by Paul Murtha and arranged by John Higgins.
Wait, how long? Just let me walk over there and not say anything.
Good evening. My name is Tanis Lee, a proud graduate of the class of 2025 from Davies High School. Did you know an alma mater is the official song or anthem of an educational institution, and its tradition has been in use since 1808. Did you also know the Davies alma mater was premiered back in 2018 at the Davies Music Department concert? This project was funded in partnership of the Davies Booster Club, Davies Music Department, with lyrics created by Davies students. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand and join me in singing the Davies alma mater. The lyrics can be found on the back cover of your program.
Davies high, our alma mater, under skies of blue, soaring high with truth and honor, eagles through and through. Kindness, strength, determination, honor glorified. Years and miles may pass between us, will we sing with pride. Nestled in the river valley, Davies High School stands. Here we join as one together, voices, hearts, and hand. Through the years and generations, soaring strong and free. Here's to you, alma mater, Davies, we love thee.
You may be seated. Over the past 4 years, our class has learned so much. Of course, not all of our lessons were academic. Some of them came from unexpected moments, like Mr. Scary accidentally nailing Mr. Manson in the head during dodgeball, or our annual tradition of losing every grade versus grade Pep Fest competition. But it is in these memories that we've learned to lean on one another and build community. At this time, I am thrilled to share with you our senior class slideshow. A huge thank you to Davies High School social studies teacher, Mrs. Patty Maringer, and admin assistant, Kayla Dewey, for their efforts in helping to capture some of these memories of this past year and showcasing them in our senior class slideshow. Please sit back and enjoy.
Fall is here, hear the yell, back to school, ring the bell, brand new shoes, walking blues, climb the fence, books and pens, I can tell that we are gonna be friends. I can tell that we are gonna be friends. Walk with me, Susie Lee, through the park and by the tree. We will rest upon the ground and look at all the bugs we found. Safely walk to school without a sound. Safely walk to school without a sound. Here we are, no one else. We walk to school all by ourselves. There's dirt on our uniforms from chasing all the ants and worms. We clean up and now it's time to learn. We clean up and now it's time to learn. Numbers, letters, learn to spell, nouns and books and show and tell. Playtime we will throw the ball, back to class, through the hall. Teacher marks our height against the wall. Teacher marks our head against the wall. We don't notice any time pass. We don't notice anything. We sit
I wish somebody would have told me, babe, that someday these will be the good old days. All the love you forget, and all these reckless nights you regret. Some days when your whole life's gonna change, you'll miss the magic of these good old days.
I was thinking about the band, I was thinking about the fans. We were underground, loading merch in that 12-passenger van in a small club in Minnesota, and the snow outside of First Ave. I just wanted my name and a star. Now look at where we at, still growing up, still growing up. I would lay in my bed and dream about what I've become.
Can't read my mind, I'm undefined. I'm just beginning, the pen's in my hand, ending unplanned. Staring at the blank page before you, open up the dirty window, let the sun illuminate the words that you could not find. Reaching for something in the distance, so close you can almost taste it. Release your inhibitions, feel the rain on your skin. No one else can feel it for you, only you can let it in. No one else can speak the words on your lips. Drench yourself in words unspoken, live your life with arms wide open. Today is where your book begins, the rest is still unwritten.
Let it go, let it roll right off your shoulder, don't you know? The hardest part is over, let it in. Let your clarity define you in the end. We will only just remember how it feels. Our lives are made in these small hours, these little wonders, these twists and turns of fate. Time falls away, but these small hours still remain.
It's not hands wrapped around my finger, and it's so quiet in the world tonight. Your little eyelids flutter 'cause you're dreaming, so I tuck you in, turn on your favorite night light. To you, everything's funny. You got nothing to regret. I'd give all I have, honey, if you could stay like that. Oh, darling, don't you ever grow up. Don't you ever grow up. Just stay this little. Oh, darling, don't you ever grow up. Don't you ever grow up. It could stay this simple. I won't let nobody hurt you. Won't let no one break your heart. No one will desert you. Just try to never grow up.
Give me a second, I need to get my story straight. My friends are in the bathroom getting higher than the Empire State. My lover, she is waiting for me just across the bar. My seat's been taken by some sunglasses, asking about a scar. And I know I gave it to you months ago. I know you're trying to forget, but between the drinks and subtle things, the holes in my apologies, you know, I'm trying hard to take it back. So if by the time the bar closes and you feel like falling down, I'll carry you home tonight. We are young, so let's set the world on fire. We can burn brighter than the sun tonight. We are young, so let's set the world on fire. We can burn brighter than the sun.
I took my love, took it down. I climbed a mountain and I turned around, and I saw my reflection in snow-covered hills till the landslide brought me down. Oh, mirror in the sky, what is love? Can the child within my heart rise above? Can I sail through the changing ocean tides? Can I handle the seasons of my life? Well, I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I've built my life around you. But time makes you bolder, even children get older, and I'm getting older too.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question, but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life.
School
She leaves home in the early morning, waving goodbye with an absent-minded smile. I watch her go with a surge of that well-known sadness, and I have to sit down for a while. The feeling that I'm losing her forever, and without really entering her world. I'm glad whenever I can share her laughter, that funny little girl. Slipping through my fingers all the time, I try to capture every minute, the feeling in it, slipping through my fingers all the time. Do I really see what's in her mind? Each time I think I'm close to knowing, she keeps on growing, slipping through my fingers all the time. I can almost see it, that dream I'm dreaming, but there's a voice inside my head saying you'll never reach it. Every step I'm taking, every move I make feels lost with no direction. My faith is shaken, but I gotta keep trying. Gotta keep my head held high. There's always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes I'm gonna have to lose. It ain't about how fast I get there. Ain't about what's waiting on the other side. It's the climb. The struggles I'm facing, the chances I'm taking, sometimes might knock me down, but no, I'm not breaking. I may not know it, but these are the moments that I'm gonna remember most, yeah. Just gotta keep going, and I gotta be strong. Just keep pushing on, 'cause there's always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna.
Seniors, as we approach the closing moments of today's ceremonies, I want to pause and encourage you to fully take in what this moment represents. This is your time, a celebration not of what you've done, but who you've become. I hope you've allowed yourself to soak it in over the last hour or so, the sights, the sounds, the presence of those who've stood by you, because this day only comes once. Each of you arrived in that very chair from a different path. For some, the road was fairly straightforward. For others, the journey was filled with many twists and turns, unexpected challenges, but no matter what that route was, you made it. You're here, and you've earned every bit of this celebration. In just a few moments, you'll walk across the stage and receive a diploma, a symbol not only of academic accomplishment, but of your effort, your persistence, your growth, and the nudging of many others. And while this may feel like an ending, it's really just the start of your next chapter in life. which may include college, maybe the workforce, or even the military. May it be one filled with promise, opportunity, and purpose. But before we get there, I want to acknowledge a group of people who have been an integral part of that journey. Our teachers, our counselors, our coaches, our paras, our support staff who've walked alongside you these past 4 years. Please take a look around at the end of your rows, sprinkled throughout all of you. Their presence here today isn't by chance. They chose to be here. It's a reflection of their deep investment in you, your success, your growth, and your future. I would at this time ask all of our Davies staff members who are here to please stand. Staff, please stay standing for a moment. To each of you, thank you. Thank you for the time, for the energy, the effort, the heart that you've poured into these graduates. Through every obstacle and challenge and change, you've shown up. You consistently have shown up with compassion, with creativity, with commitment. I've said it many times, folks. You've shaped the lives of these young people sitting before us here today, and that is no small thing. As I've said many times, ladies and gentlemen, our students are in very, very good hands. And today is one more shining example of that truth. Staff, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Thank you for being here. It matters. It always has. Now, students, families, and friends, please join me in showing our appreciation and gratitude with a heartfelt round of applause for our incredible staff. Thank you. You may be seated. And finally, to the class of 2025, thank you. Thank you for the spirit, the resilience, the heart that you've poured into Davies High School. These last few years have not been without their share of challenges. Some of you and I have shared a smile, shared a conversation, yet here you are. You've pushed through, you've stayed the course, and now stand at the threshold of something brand new. I'm sure for many of you, there's excitement. For some of you, nerves. But that's okay. That's natural. Whether you leave the Fargo Dome today bound for college or entering the workforce or serving in our military or charting a path uniquely your very own, please know this. You matter. You matter. Your journey matters, and your story is just about to begin. Many of you are leaving behind a legacy, not just in awards or accolades, but in relationships formed, lessons learned, and lives impacted. Your legacy, class, will live on in the halls of Davies High School long after you walk across this stage. So in the words of Henry David Thoreau, go confidently, class, in the direction of your dreams. Live the life that you have imagined. Seniors, be kind, be bold, stay curious. And whatever life takes you, don't just chase success, chase significance. Congratulations, class. We're so very proud of you. We believe in you, and we can't wait to see what's next. At this time, would the graduating class of 2025 from Judge Ronald N. Davies High School please stand? Interim Superintendent Gross, school board members Allenberger and Nelson, friends and family members, these students have all met the requirements for graduation that have been set forth by the North Dakota Department of Public Instruction and the Fargo Public Schools Board of Education. It is my distinct privilege and honor to present to you the graduating seniors from Judge Ronald N. Davies High School to receive their diploma with all of the rights and privileges that go with it. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the 2025 graduating class from Judge Ronald N. Davies High School. Graduates, you may be seated. Would the first row and following rows please come forward to receive your diploma? And I would also ask that the many cheers and celebrations last just for a moment so that every single graduate can hear their name be called.
Okay, sounds good. Ready? Alyssa Arsvold. Andres Osheim. Fatma Abdallah. Mohammed Abdullahi. Carrie Jo Aberly. Landon Aberly. Ahmet Akech. Natnael Adams. Atwari Afani. Karam Al-Shakli. Drew Albrecht. Yaye Ali. Xavier Ames. Callie Anderson. Cadence Anderson. Preston Anderson. Aaron Andrici. Antoine Andrews. Corbin Andrews. Sean Arns. Edmund Arcangelo. Hudson Ashey. Addison Asplin. Maya Asplin. Elsa Axman. Ariel Bond. Alexa Bollinger. Yazin Banawi. Micah Barnick. Elizabeth Barragan. Connor Bartleson. Lauren Barth. Piper Barth. Christian Baumgartner. Amadou Bayo. Joshua Beal. Lexi Benjamin. Nora Benson. Jace Berg. Jackson Burney. Shane Beal. Jaden Bittner. Sophie Bierke. Christian Belke. Jaylee Borneman. Greta Botham. Landon Boyd. Kyron Brajos. Arnold Burdine. Brenna Britton. Gabrielle Bryn. Damian Bum Jr. Mariah Burian. Lauren Burkhartsmeyer. Austin Burrell. Destiny Camp. Brooklyn Carlsrud. Maisie Carr. Alan Chelakovich. Niubuntu Chanel. Mia Sean. Rebecca Choi. Anson Shanaki. Caleb Christensen. Faith Christofferson. Jordan Clark. Zachary Cleveland. Tyler Coombs. Jocelyn Cassette. Hunter Coulter. Baradute Debom. Cole Daggerness. Abigail Deach. Gabby Demers. Aloysius Dennis Jr. Carter DeWald. Devin DeWald. Haley DeWald. Megan DeWald. Hannah Dion. Addison Dietrich. Reese Dietrich. Titus Dolo. Amalia Dorfmeister. Carly Dormanen. Thomas Drelu. Talia Dudley. Daniel Duff. Cooper Ebling. Naya Ettinger. Lily Ann Eidenschink. Olaf Ingebretsen. Raina England. Trevor Erickson. Keegan Erstad. Ava Esslinger. LaShante Falk. Ahmad Faltu. Hunter Fay. Nathaniel Fick. Theodore Franzen. Alex Frank. Evan Fury. Rosie Garcia Chenoweth. Emmy Gates. Serafo Gabriesus. Pranish Gale. Nuwenti Gibson. Lydia Giddings. Aniston Gigstead. September Giesinger. Frances Gilbertson. Maxwell Glasheen. Madeline Gothberg. Colleen Govego. Andrew Grothman. Sejan Gurung. Ryan Hamilton. Ella Hansen. Memphis Hansen. Lance Harder. Kiana Haas. Brian Healy. Reese Healy. Tori Hedges. Brecken Helgus. Victor Hellner Born. Jace Herring. Maya Hewson. Leon Hadanovich. Elise Hoy. Jersey Holm. Gwen Hubbard. Miles Huber. Youssef Jabi. Tate Jacobson. Addie Jarso. Gavin Jiskra. Ashton Jofrion. Aubrey Jofrion. Isabel Johnson. Carday Johnson. Kylie Johnson. Reed Johnson. Savannah Johnson. Kanan Jones. Alicia Jorud. Emily Kauk. Alec Kautz. Jinsapang Khan. Tanner Kiefel. Maxwell Kaiser. Aiden Kisser. Mason Claybo. Garen Cook. Leighton Keplin. Abel Coley. Sekou Kone. Madeline Corbel. Charlie Koski. Ava Cutterba. Lucas Kraft. Hunter Kupik. Taya Laidlaw. Riley Lang. Benjamin Langley. Bree Larson. Peyton Larson. Joshua Lasky. Gavin Lawrence. Tanis Lee. Email Lewis. Bruce Lynn. Samantha Livingstone. Carson Lofgren. Zedric Lopez. Alexis Lovehaug. Stephen Lozano Rivera. Cameron Lucht. McKenna Lunick. Reese Lura. Gunnar Majerus. Maximilian Marcial. Trina Marsh. Aaliyah Martinson. Ace Martyrdom. Aiden Mastel. Jordan Mastel. Anayaka Matherin. Isaiah McCoster. Merritt McKinnon. Sarah Meester. Sophia Mayhus. Evelyn Meidinger. Noah Moline. Evan Mankey. Charles Metzger. Ellie Miller. Hannah Miller. Brandon Mindeman. Jeffrey Mindeman. Kassar Mohammed Mujib. Mason Moore. Modi Monakajo. John Mosier. Hadley Mullins. Athena Murphy. Nabil Mustafa. Sophia Myers. Kaylee Narma. Sudayas Nasuru. Emanuela Ndete. Jacob Nelson. Lily Nessett. Mason Nestor. Caden Newharth. William Newman. Neva Nordhaugen. Levi Nordstrom. Alexander Norgbean. Leo Ntivu Bisimwa. Grace Nunyama. Anne-Marie Niali. Elizabeth Ostrike. Jamelia Ofori. Cade Olhauser. Mandera Opie. Jacob Orpin. Abigail O. Monish Pakual. Evan Peterson. Jake Peters. Hunter Peterson. Sophia Pfeiffer. Carson Phillips. Landon Peacott. Kylie Podratz. Isaac Pratt. Miles Mead. Shelby Putz. Karina Repina. Jack Reynolds. Max Rick. Ashton Renus. Leighton Roberson. Alexandra Roberts. Porter Rocky. Emma Sanders. Chasen Sands. Kalick Sands. Eli Sandvik. Harmony Jo Shep. Annika Schlenner. Ellie Schroeder. Kennedy Schwartzrock. Riley Scott. Porter Seidel. Kyan Sell. Lucas Selsler. Camden Sem. Colston Sen. Abdi Salam Sharafali. Florence Sherman. Manessa Showers. Sophia Singman. Betty Sion. Sienna Schustrom. Emin Schmagic. Sharifma Smallwood. Janea Smith. Mara Smith. Colton Spiewak. Kira Spritzanatic. Trey Steckler. Lucas Stagmiller. Elijah Steinhaus. Ellie Steinlick. Caden Steenerson. Hallie Stevens. Natasia Stevens. Jeremiah Stone. Ethan Stroh. Jackson Sturma. Jaden Swenson. Janae Tamba. Addison Tandesky. Nyquel Taylor. Max Thingvold. Summer Thomas. Regan Thompson. Callie Thorseth. Tally Toole. Hudson Tripke. Arabelle Tookshire. Jade Utter. Maggie Van Persum. Chris Verdier. Reed Vining. Pamelia Walker. Katie Wong. Grace Wanzek. Grace Wavers. Grace Weisenberger. Malachi Wurmeyer. Carson Wessels. Grant Weichel. Liam Wicklow. Verolyn Wilson. Sawyer Winkleman. Holden Whitty. Brennan Wolfer. Marthalyn Warner. Carter York. Carson York. Maya Youngmark. Rebecca Zay. Catherine Zimmel.
Will the class of 2025 please stand? Graduates, this portion of our journey is complete. Will you all please join me in the ceremonial turning of the tassels? On behalf of the entire graduating class, I would like to thank everyone for joining us on this day of celebration. Congratulations, graduates! We did it! This concludes the Davies High School's Class of 2025 commencement ceremony.
Maybe in 2026 I get on that board with you.
You know, I'm hoping for somebody after the O so that I'm not always last, but hey.